key piece to this discussion, and let me tag back to the cyber, is the growth of the connected devices, Internet of Things, whatever we're going to call it. What's interesting about this is there's definitely a interest from the government of saying, okay, how can we use those devices? You're starting to see the sensor networks. They've always been there. NOAA, for instance, National Weather Service, have always had these buoys in the ocean that sent back. But now we're realizing, oh, wait a minute, that's connected to the IP. Uh-oh, that could be hacked. And what if, there's a tsunami coming and someone hacks in and changes that everything's fine? I mean, that's that's the art of what's possible. Yeah. How's Internet of Things really changing this whole perspective of controlling your network and understanding what's on your network?
Internet of Things always implies that these devices are connected to the internet. The reality of it is we could deliver the intranet of things, right? Where we could provide connectivity to those buoys, to those sensors, whatever it might be, it doesn't really matter, using private IP addresses and put them inside the firewall, if you would. So I think, there's definitely, IoT takes a different approach to security. Today you patch endpoints like PCs by, there's tens of thousands of them you need to patch. When you start getting into IoT, it becomes millions and billions of them, right? So the approach has to be different, but the reality of it is it starts with the network. The number one thing that anyone who wants to deploy intranet of things should do is develop the intranet strategy around wireless. We have the ability in our network today, our mobile network, the 4G LTE, to actually carve out a segment of the network for a customer. We call that a private APN, or private access point name. And in doing so, instead of that device calling out to the internet for connectivity, it actually, the packets will get redirected to the customer, and we can provide private IP addresses on those devices. Make sure all the packets that flow to the devices always, flow through the customer first, and then you could deploy security sort of in a centralized way, and really control hacking and all those things. I don't think IoT is as vulnerable as everyone thinks it is, as long as the I is intranet and not internet. Because I agree. I mean, putting a bunch of internet-based devices out there greatly expands the attack surface. But if you do it in a smart way, again, starting with good network technology, you can really protect it in a major way.